What's up, Mills? You heard me, Mills? The share screen is up. What? Oh, let me text him. No, I can text him. I'm sleepy. Sleepy stepped away. I got a few minutes. He said not tonight, but I told him to put something in the chat. I guess he's talking about tomorrow on the phone. I'll send you his number. No, I'm sending you his number. Then why you say you didn't have it?
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. A play fake. Now Penix. He's got his target. That's
Lucky
complete.
ass
And he's going to
fucking
have the
catch.
Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Penix. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Oh my goodness, they made him slide forward.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. That one will go.
Come on, man.
First down on the keeper.
Oh.
He's certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go,
Good play.
he committed to it.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 75. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. We'll see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Remember, Kittle got hurt, remember?
Here's
3 weeks.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Shut up.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and established things.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. That's Zach Harrison who forced his way in to drop him. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. He needed 2. He got 1. And that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these 2 teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 70 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this...
Nope.
starchy carbs on the days when you don't exercise. Starchy carbs like rice, bread, and pasta is like fuel. When you are not using up this fuel in the form of physical activity or exercise, this fuel gets converted and stored as body fat. And 2, stop buying processed food. The more you can stay away from processed food, processed sugar, and refined carbs, the better your body can use food to optimize its fat burning mechanism. This means prioritizing eating whole natural food. These are food that your ancestors will recognize as food. If you can add more daily walking in your everyday life, or 1-minute push-up sessions, or 1-minute squat sessions throughout your day, you will find yourself burning more body fat without spending more time in the gym. Help me share this video on your stories. Here are 3 tips. What are they reacting to? The acting performance of a lifetime. How men get rid of under eye bags and look younger in 2025. Let me show you how I changed my. But I don't like it when you throw up on me. And you know why? Because you do it without hesitation. You look at me and then you be like, "Boy, I love you, but I don't like it when you throw up on me." And you know why? Because you do it without hesitation. You look at me and then you be like, "Boy." Is drop my video into this search bar and look. It optimizes everything for me to boost my reach. Title. Done. Description. Done. Hashtags. Done. Chapters. Done. Tag.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Purdy now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That third down conversion good for 23.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Purdy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And out of bounds right around the 20. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting. But I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Purdy looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
You like you over pursued. You came up.
Touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra
No, you came up. When you came up, I know you was right there, but you came up. But you didn't drop back.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To the air. Penix.
Oh, come on. They would not let me turn around.
Get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Penix. And caught by London. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2nd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Come
and the Falcons are going to
on.
be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll throw with Penix. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
You know, you can adjust the plays to go whichever way you want.
To start their next drive.
Yeah.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
17-14.
The tight end.
Back to throw, Purdy.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go,
In motion right is Wilson. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield. Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it.
No, they made me do that, get in that formation, because I wasn't trying to get in that formation.
More than one defender there, and that's
I wasn't trying to waste another timeout.
I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think
that's because I wasted one because the same thing happened in the first half.
Snapped, kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position.
You already lost to him, Kels.
Willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Why did Why did they put him in front of him?
Inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, never mind.
That's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards.
When you get into the second,
Nobody got picked. What are you talking about?
You start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that second.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least
what
something.
The fuck?
They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing on second down. Purdy out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Nobody cares, man.
There. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going.
I don't care about the Knicks at all. What are you talking about?
Looking to throw. Purdy.
Oh, God, man.
Falcons get there for the sack.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Shut up.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24.
I saw he was covering a tight end.
An interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
It's coming back.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down.
That's
Come on.
Pitts. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Taken down at the 42.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
2nd and 6. That one deep for London. And he's unable.
They almost gave you that tip. What happened to your TV? You paused it. Oh, brother. No, the play's over. All right.
A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Fuck.
That is caught. And some room to work.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a big play there for Atlanta.
And even 40 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Good play.
Touchdown. Drake London. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them.
Shut the fuck up, Kels.
They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here. And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Atlanta's
Shut up.
11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And certainly starting to appear that they might finally be about to suffer that first loss of the season. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshone. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that.
Mills, you lucky I'm not the party. I'll kick your ass out the party right now, Mills.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be.
He ain't my son. Would y'all fucking stop saying that shit?
But you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Look at this shit. Look at that shit. All that fucking momentum, man.
First and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
I ain't starting the game over.
Play the game with confidence.
12-1. I'm fine with it.
Right now, their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
2nd and 5. Flushed out right.
Look at that shit.
Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on.
That's fine. Shut up. I'm cool. Nobody likes losing, Bunk. Nobody likes losing. Some people enjoy it more than others. Ain't that right, Kels?
It's a touchback.
No, you had your pom-poms out, Mills. The whole game. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you, Mills.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
No, hell no.
Wins that they've reeled off. It seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still,
Shut up.
It's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
Okay, we'll see about that. It don't matter. I still got the #1 seed. I don't care.
Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
I don't care what you say, Mills.
Happy along the sideline because he certainly wants him to finish this one out the way.
Shit.
That's going to be intercepted.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone.
The 20, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, boy.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
101 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, well.
Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side.
Up.
Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
Why wouldn't I?
Be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal
I'm trying to get him hurt.
Best efforts of the season.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Look at that shit. Let him catch everything.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. They have the nice cushion.
Don't catch every fucking thing.
On right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers.
Shut up.
Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm still in first place. It doesn't matter.
On ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run some clock.
We're not in the same conference. What are you talking about?
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Waters.
Good play.
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts
Boomerang about
the
to drop.
season is over.
No, it's not. First loss of the season is week 14. My team will be fine.
And a good return, able to get out across the
It don't matter, Bunk. It's only one loss. This ain't. Shut your ass up, Mills.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss.
No.
Because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Down the right sideline. Inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Sorry.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
No, it's all good.
Set now to kick this one away. And
that's fine, Sleepy. Hopefully I see you in the NFC Championship game. Maybe. Hopefully I can see you there.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Now you on a fumble or more.
The defense has got it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
I just can't catch a break, Mayweather. I just can't catch a fucking break, man.
We take a break.
What? This is my first loss. What are you talking about? Okay, we'll see about that.
Look at this. They're lining up to add
We'll see about that. We will definitely see about that, sir.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game.
Why don't you just take the field goal? Shut up, ballaholic.
Let's go. Go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Niners come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice. Obviously, you're training.
Well, when you did press him, I wasn't paying attention to it. Sorry. No. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody else saw losers. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up, Kels.